Howdy Immigration Gang! Welcome to Twins Migrate TV, where we discuss studying and immigrating to the US, Canada or the UK. Both my twin and I have migrated to the USA without paying a penny, and this channel explains how you can do the same. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy our videos. You can also leave a comment in the comment section if you want to recommend a video. If you are new, howdy new scholarship gang! Thanks for getting us to 20 subscribers. We appreciate all 20 of you. If you haven't joined the immigration gang, do subscribe. Now, let's get started with the video. Congratulations on winning the DV lottery. Good luck with your interviews. People often think that the only thing you need to work towards is passing the DV lottery interview. Although that may be true, many people still struggle in the USA because they did not prepare in advance before migrating there. Due to the fact that most people forget these tips, we created this video to remind them. We're going to share 4 things you should do before relocating to the USA after winning the DV lottery. Regardless of whether you're a student or a tourist, these tips can be valuable for you, so stay tuned. Item 1, if you don't know how to drive, you need to learn it before moving. Even if you're 16 years old, learn how to operate a car. We cannot emphasize enough how important it is to know how to drive before moving to the USA. Driving before relocating is crucial for a number of reasons. There is a possibility that you may not have regular access to public transportation in the city or state you end up in. A car might not be necessary in states such as New York and California, as they have efficient bus and train systems. If you end up in states like that, that's good news. However, there are some states and cities without regular buses or shuttles to places. Depending on the state, bus laws differ, so don't get stuck with your family because you don't know how to drive. There are some cities with no public transportation because most residents own cars and don't use the bus system. When you end up in one of these cities, Uber, family or friends are your only options for transportation until you learn how to drive. Americans consider owning a car a necessity, not a luxury. The majority of jobs require a driver's license, so the more experience you gain, the better your chances of getting hired. It's not uncommon for employers to require employees to have their own cars, even if they don't drive trucks. Having no own vehicle prevents you from being hired for most jobs. Especially if you're a first-time immigrant, this can be a very stressful process. A further compelling reason to learn to drive before immigration is the high cost and scarcity of driving schools in certain cities. In most cases, high school students attend these driving schools, which are usually organized by their schools. It is not typical for them to teach adults how to use a car. It may be possible for someone to teach you how to drive in some circumstances, but remember that everyone's time is precious and only a few people are capable of doing so. State laws may also require you to pass different types of driving tests before you can get a license. However, if you come to the USA with a license, you do not need to take a written and practical examination. Learn how to drive before you move to avoid all the stress. Item 2, get certifications in your specialty or in new areas you wish to pursue before moving. There are many lottery winners who use this relocation opportunity to change careers or continue their careers. Regardless of your career goals, now is the time to obtain your certification. Rather than spending your immigrant time getting certifications, use this time to get small certifications that you can use almost immediately after landing in the USA. Get some certifications from Coursera or Udemy if you're in tech, or if you have a vocation, get a certificate. All these things will help you succeed the moment you land in the USA. The certification you receive will give you a fair chance to compete with citizens and immigrants who have degrees in your profession. If you are enjoying this video and want more recommendations on videos similar to this, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Item 3, research the city in which you plan to live. Each state has its own unique characteristics. A city's behavior is affected by certain types of food, festivals, and socio-economic factors. There's no need to figure out where you're going to stay right now if you aren't sure, but if you do know, Here are the reasons you should research the state or city. Each state or city has its own strengths when it comes to education or employment. Medical-oriented states like Massachusetts support medicine, whereas media-oriented states like California or New York support entertainment. Getting an understanding of this can help you tailor your job search. Having this information could also assist you in determining whether you'll stay in that state permanently, or if you'll relocate to another state to look for work in your field. Make sure you do some research on Indeed about jobs in your area of expertise and start networking on LinkedIn to avoid becoming unemployed for an extended period of time. In contrast, the USA has several shady cities. A place to stay does not guarantee that a city is safe just because someone is offering to host you. You can find news about a city or state by simply searching for it on Google News. This is not to scare you, but to help you plan your stay in that city and to prepare you for what to expect. Item 4, start saving up now. Even though DV applications are expensive, saving up some cash is important when immigrating. No matter where you are staying, you will still need some money to cover expenses like toiletries, groceries, and everyday living expenses. The amount you will spend on groceries and these necessities depends on the size of your family and can range from $200 to $600 per week. Leave a comment below if you'd like a video on the monthly cost breakdown of expenses like rent or utilities. Additionally, we have a video about states that offer free rent assistance to immigrants, so if you plan on moving, you may want to take a look at that video since some states will provide you with up to $10,000 per year for moving. This concludes this video. If you want part 2 of this video, let us know in the comments below. If we have many requests, we'll drop part 2. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or realize that something was left out of the video. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Stay tuned for the next video. Stay tuned for the